Well, I've come to Middleton Lakes today. There is quite a few different walks here. It's in Warwickshire, well, on the edge of Warwickshire and Staffordshire, but I think it's Warwickshire. So, water's a bit low. Gonna have a gander round and see what we can see. There's all sorts of different sections to go off the path out the woods into all this sort of stuff. Oh, some nice big birds over there right on the far side. Wonder if I can get round towards that way. My plan is to try and get a heron. Means every time they fly off when I get near them. Be nice to get a kingfisher as well. There's supposed to be a few round these lakes, but it's very busy, so there's bird watchers everywhere. Twitchers are they called? Just see the squirrel coming here. He's in the bottom of that bush there. There he goes, look. Well, I'm well impressed with this place. I mean, I only walked about, I don't know, half a mile. And I've done that many detours off the route I've got on my phone. It's ridiculous. It's a bit busy though. I suppose this would be a place to come in the week when it wouldn't be so busy, because there's kids and you know, shouting and stuff, and it's scaring all the stuff off. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's good the kids are getting out of here, but I'm trying to find some wildlife and stuff to take a few pictures of and film. Like I say, there's loads of bird watchers, obviously, with it being an RSPB place. Loads of dog walkers, and just, you know, parents out with the kids. So whether to be a bit different when I get next to the big lakes, there's quite a few lakes here and little ponds and stuff, but I think I got that squirrel on film. Got a mouthful of something, but he went up the top of a tree out my way before I could get a picture of him, and then I couldn't zoom in properly. But hey ho, there'll be more than one. Well, just about to get on to at least four 4 of the big lakes. Canals there as well. I don't know if that's the Coventry Canal or the Grand Union Canal. I don't know where one starts and where one stops. Right. I know the herons I saw were in a lake over that way, but I should be coming back that way, I think. I'm not 100% sure. Like I say, I've gone off route God knows how many times. And I know this is my route. I've just come to it a different way. I hope I can get closer to the water than that. We'll see. Well, I've walked about a mile since the last clip you saw, and I can't get anywhere near the water. It's all over there. I know the path when I'm going back supposed to be between all the lakes, well not all the lakes, but quite a few of the lakes. But that's right over there somewhere. But it's sort of all these twitchers with the 6 foot long lenses, but I'm getting absolutely nothing. I can hear birds, but I can't see them. At least I'm out walking. My foot is... I can still feel the pain in the heel and the sole, like, but it's holding up. I mean, there's a little side pond, lake. I'd say a pond here. But all this vegetation's so high, you can't see anything. I know one thing, I think there's fish in them, and anyway, I know that. There was fish in that little stream where that squirrel was. But we'll carry on. I'll bring you back if I find anything else or anything at all interesting to film besides this long silvery grey coloured path. Oh, see a little bit of the water. All the big lakes have got a big massive, well not massive, but they've got an electric fence all the way around them. Oh, there's a couple of swans having a fight over there in that big lake. See, I don't know, looks like I'm turning right in a minute anyway, or I can turn right. See if I can get any closer to that lake there. Well, here's the river. I don't know if that's the Trent, the Dove or what. It's deep this side, it's flowing really quick, and it's quite shallow and slow on the other side. Oh, believe it or not, there's a bird in the top of that tree. I've zoomed in as far as I can. Little black and white thing. Everyone's been taking pictures of it, so I don't know what it is. Got a really thin tail, unless it's missing. But he likes his picture being taken, if nothing else. Yeah. Well, I was right. Trent or the Dove. Trent and Tame River. Right, is it worth going to have a look at the river or not? Yeah, I might as well. You never know, there might be something. Well, it's clear. Well, clearer than what I can remember for when we used to swim in the River Trent when we were kids. Oh well, looks like there's another part of the... I mean, I've gone off route again now. I should have been going that way. But this looks like another side lake. The problem is, yeah, this is all made for the big boys and girls of twitching. You know, with a couple of grand worth of equipment or whatever it costs. Because where I was initially impressed with the place when I first got here, it tells you where all the, or where you're likely to find what particular species of bird, and then it's like that. The path's there, look. The pond, lake, whatever you want to call it's over there, and you've got like 6 foot of bramble bushes all the way around it. And you see a bench and you think, oh, I'll sit there and have a look. You sit down on the bench and then directly in front of you you've got 5 foot stingers, so you can't see over the stingers neither. So I'm basically just giving the walkers, you know, they're just using it as a walk really. I haven't got many pictures or any film really of any wildlife. Well, according to this, I'm back to this sign again off the bridge there. The under threat bits: otters, eels, dragonflies and certain wetland plants and birds, but they are still in this area. That must be because no one can see them to scare them off. Oh well, it'd be nice to see an otter. In fact, bit of a crappy subject, but I saw a dead otter on the side of the A14 Thursday. So I don't know where that had come from, but it was, well, I was parked in a lay-by and it was sort of against the curb of the A14, which separated the A14 from the lay-by. But it was a dead otter, but there weren't a lot left of it. I was going to take a picture, but a bit morbid really, so I didn't. Probably put everybody off the breakfast, so I took one of the sun instead. Well, I don't know what they are, but they're pretty. Colour sticks out nice. Just another little brook off whatever, who knows. It doesn't run much at all, that side. But hey ho, all good fun. Well, I'm back to the beginning. Well, not the beginning of the big lakes, should I say. So I've just done about 2 miles, well, between 2 and 2.5 miles I've done round the lakes and seen absolutely nothing. Right across there in the distance there's a heron, and it's been walking, a grey heron, it's been walking backwards and forwards along there when I was here first, and when I'm down the other side you can't get anywhere near it. There's just a load of reeds, about 40 foot of reeds between the path and the water, so you can't see anything unless, like I say, you've got a £2 bit of a camera equipment. Well, back to the car, peeps. Not going to be much wildlife in this one, I'm afraid, but never mind, hey, still a walk. So thanks for watching, peeps. Catch you in the next one. Bye bye.